It's whip.
'Cause,
There's
it's
air pockets
Cool Whip.
in Cool Whip.
Yeah,
so you're just pumping
exactly.
oxygen straight into your blood.
You
and it's
are.
gonna
That's
kill
pretty.
you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I feel so bad for this human being.
And yet I want to laugh so
To
hard.
inject
I
himself
know,
with Cool
I
Whip.
That's a
know.
badass way to go out, though. I mean, you know,
No, it's not.
It's well, I mean,
Absolutely.
when you think about
That's like at least
Well,
badass.
well, no, let's think about it though. The way that it happened, you know, it blew up. I'm sure blew up his veins, and he just lurched and just died. But then when you think about what it was in his system, Cool Whip, yeah, it kind of loses its luster a little bit there.
Yeah, Cool Whip's
And
not.
Cool Whip's
that
not
hard.
hip. It's not in anymore.
I just don't understand.
And Cool Whip's like hip, I guess. It's just not like
People
a
that
hard.
No.
get
drug.
things that
It's not
aren't
a cool way to
drugs.
die.
Whipped
Be like,
cream is more in style than Cool
Let me
Whip.
try that.
Say it again. Sorry, what?
So I don't understand the first person who tries a drug. Like, who looks at stuff like bath salts and is like,
I like the butt
I'ma
chugging
smoke
thing.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Why? Who thought? You know what? I'm gonna
That
stick
guy was
a
probably. It's probably
funnel-
safe to say that the Cool Whip guy was probably the first guy to do Cool Whip, like injected into him.
I would. I
First
think,
and
and I think
last.
you're the first
Anyway,
person to ever say
anyway,
do
it's not
Cool
good.
Whip. Yeah, that's just. That's
Can we have a PSA?
unfortunate.
We
need a
been talking about
PSA.
this so much. I
about
feel like we
PSA
need a
about
PSA
don't
to
do
announce
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
yeah, but it
Yeah,
has to have
absolutely
the
do.
line up.
Well,
That's
we're
right.
not
Why? 'Cause it was
direct.
cool.
No
Injecting,
Cool Whip. Don't do Cool Whip.
injecting
kids.
Cool Whip directly into your veins.
How this
Yeah,
person
totally,
got a hold of
yeah.
a needle scares me.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody can get a hold of a needle. That's terrifying.
How did he get the Cool Whip in the
How?
needle? And how did he get
You
it
can't get needles
moving?
at Walmart.
God, I'm not.
I don't know.
Did
Do
you?
Cool Whip.
I wasn't there.
I'm just
I
asking
wasn't
in general.
there when he seized up and died.
Oh my
on
god.
Cool
Well,
Whip.
well, are you sure?
I wonder if he foamed.
It's just sad.
Foamed
now.
at the mouth.
Foamed
Yeah,
at the
it's
mouth.
like,
I wonder
Cool
if it
Whipped
was
at the mouth.
delicious on his way out. I wonder if he was like, you know what?
Oh.
I know I'm dying, but damn it, this tastes good. It's coming up and it feels good, and it tastes good. I don't
I'm
know.
okay with dying like this.
I'm okay with dying. It's not a hip way to go,
I don't
but
doesn't have
I'm
to be
all right
hip,
with it
it just
because
has to be
it's
cool
very
and it's not
tasty.
cool.
Can you
And
imagine being the
not cool.
parents of that kid, though?
I'm sure they'd be
That'd be
embarrassed to even
embarrassing.
mention it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be-
like
I'd be like,
to be
"You
the
died
parents
for
of that
Cool
kid.
Whip."
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
As his
How
dad,
did-
I would be very embarrassed.
how did your
I wouldn't be embarrassed. I would
Son.
just be so
yeah?
What the hell?
distraught because my child was that stupid.
thought I
How
touched
did
Betty.
your son die? Drug overdose.
We've been over this.
What was he
so
on?
Don't
Well,
inject yourself with
Cool
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
just
even
gonna
a
go
drug
sit over
overdose
here
at that
now.
point. Like, Cool Whip's not a drug.
It's
Cool
not.
Whip is a fruit topping that he injected into
Yeah.
himself.
Which again leads to the question:
Or a
who
pie
does
topping.
this? Why? Who thinks of this first? You know, and does it first? Like,
I mean,
like
the
you
first
said.
guy who did crack probably went around saying like it's not bad for you. It,
Well,
like
that's a
really
drug.
great.
I mean,
it's
that-
a cool time.
that
But like no
actually
one
made
knew it was like
sense.
the crack wasn't like found, and they were like, "That's a drug. Some people should do it. Some people probably shouldn't do it. Nobody should really
Some
do
people
it."
should do it. Like
Some
Scott
people
Stapp
should
for
That's
do
not
it.
part of our
entertainment.
PSA.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people,
Dance.
okay.
Dance for a Scott Stapp.
Yeah.
Just,
Dance and smoke crack.
just saying.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, but yeah, Scott Stapp, get better. Get well soon.
Full circle.
Stay with
Scott
us.
Stapp, if you're listening, can you do something else this week so we can have more to talk about?
Please
this
do.
week?
I mean, you know what? You're just
Call
you're
in.
giving. Call in. Yeah, you're giving
Scott
us.
Stapp, if
Call
you're
in.
listening, actually, like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
But then
if you're
again,
listening, that's awesome. First of all, and then yeah, give us some great news.
Smoking crack and threatening to kill the president is not that awesome in the grand scheme.
No, it's not. You're right, but it's awesome for us because when we see one of our '90s children fall,
Like, what if
We
your
kinda
dad
love
smoked
it.
9
crack
times out of 10, it's
and threatened to
hilarious,
kill
and that's why we
presidents?
want to
Scott
talk
Stapp.
about it. So, Scott Stapp, we love you. Please keep doing this. Keep it up. All right.
Can we do a phone or Scott Stapp?
We
You're
should if we
interested?
can find him.
Just call here.
a
like,
hotel.
Just call 1-800
that
Under the Bridge.
That sounds like probably that falls in line with all the shady things he's been doing.
That's
like
true.
you have to call this place at 1:30 in the morning. to
That's
talk to
right.
people.
Hey, Scott.
radio station in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.